Hello, my dear friends. Today we're talking about there is nothing new in the world. And it's so true. In 1969, a book was written that one of my dear friends, patrons, and clients, Tony, sent me in the mail. Oops, upside down. And it's called The Homemaker's Desk Calendar from Better Homes and Gardens, dated 1969. I was 16 years old. I was born in 53. Some of you may not even have parents born in 1969. But that's okay, because there's nothing new in the world. The thing that is new is that there are people who have studied people like us who have ADD or ADHD or just are generally sidetracked, like Kimmy Hughes. She's in her apron, and she created a fantastic planner that is so much better than this, but I still want to show you this, upside down and backwards. I still want to show you this because there's some truths in this book. So I know that you're familiar with Kimmy's planner, but just as a refresh, we'll go to December and look at the daily planner. There are, many things in here that are fabulous, like meal planning and to-do dumps and expenses and things like that. But this is what it looks like, right? We've got a whole long day, and we've got meals, and we've got routines and different things. So this is a fabulous book. Love, love, love it. Can't even imagine one better. This is what they gave us in 1969. It was designed for everyone. Here's what it looked like. It's little. It's not tabbed or anything like that, but I'm sure people were happy to have it. It's got, let me go to a page. Here's a daily food guide, back in the day, telling you to eat from the milk group, the vegetable fruit group, the bread cereal group, and the meat group. Okay. And then over here, you've got one day from morning, afternoon, and evening to put your appointments and things you wanted to do in your home in there. So it's not a lot of room, but I do want to read you some of the wonderful guidance that was offered during that time, besides how to make school lunches and choose your pots and pans and store cheese and how to freeze casseroles and all that stuff. How to entertain, how to be economic. If you find an old cookbook, you will find all that information, plus you'll find kitchen savers, time savers, and you'll find housekeeping things, how to clean your house and how to do things, and almost all of them say the same thing. So I'm going to read you what it says for, let's see, it's March, April, that's the one I'm looking for, or April, May, hold on, April, May. Sorry, I didn't hold it with my finger. Oh, Larry's coming home. That was quick. Housekeeping made easy. Let me read you some of these tips, and you will find them very familiar. Number one, housekeeping involves more than pushing buttons. No one has devised a way to do it without some effort. But the time spent in planning ahead can make it a lot easier. Planning ahead can make it a lot easier. A well thought out, flexible plan simplifies the actual doing. That would be the plan I'm teaching you. The plan that gives you clutter stops, that gives you your daily routines, that gives you your basic weekly plan, that gives you your zones. A written plan will help you do more in less time with less fatigue. Housekeeping by plan means scheduling cleaning tasks throughout the year so that no one day or week is overburdened. Big general house cleaning is never necessary. Don't I say that every year when all the people come out in spring and do their spring cleaning videos? It's totally not necessary. I never want you to do that. I really don't. It's really hard on you. It's frustrating. It's stressful, and it's unnecessary. This method keeps your house clean and orderly without any frantic scurrying before company comes. Sound familiar? Okay, listen to this. Plan a schedule and list the things that must be done. Daily tasks are quite similar in all households. That would be routines. Meal plans and preparation, cleaning the kitchen after meals, that's our after dinner routine. Making beds, that's part of our morning routine. Tidying the bathroom and other rooms, that's the swish and swipe in the morning. The clutter stops, Laundering, we do our laundry. We do our paper clutter. Weekly tasks involve a more thorough cleaning of each room. That would be our zone work 4 times a week for 15 minutes. Spread other tasks like ironing, mending, and marketing out over the week. We don't iron and mend so much anymore, but we do market. We go to the grocery store and we buy groceries. And so that would be planning and desk day, errand day, car and purse day, weekly home blessing hour. All of that would be our weekly jobs that we do, okay? And then we've got monthly items, and that would be deep cleaning once we have our zone work done. And zone work is also monthly because you're doing a week's worth of work or 4 15-minute units in one room once a month. And once you've got all the clutter gone, you're doing your monthly deep cleaning. So it all agrees. That would be things like cleaning the blinds, polishing the furniture, washing and waxing the floors, etc. Follow a well thought out plan. And I know that I have some girls who think they have to wash the floors every single week in their whole house. Absolutely not. And it said so back in 1969, and I say so in 2022. Then we've got convenient storage. I love this one. Which is centrally located and well organized with cleaning supplies and equipment, reduces getting ready and cleanup time. So we're talking about when you're cleaning. It says keep duplicates of less expensive items in the area where they are used. Remember how I told you to keep a bottle of Mrs. Meyer's under each bathroom sink and under the kitchen sink, keeping things maybe with a microfiber cloth under the sink. You don't have to keep everything under the sink, just that one little thing that you're going to use every day. Everything else, things like Murphy's oil soap to wash your cabinets or whatever, you would keep in one central location, over the laundry room in the cabinet or under the sink in the kitchen if you don't have little ones. So that's talking about keeping things convenient and not having duplicates. And the best method in order to take a minimum amount of time and effort. Use carts to move cleaning equipment and supplies where they will be needed, or a little container where you put your stuff in it if you're going from one room to another. Now, we don't have to do that so much because we do stay in our zone, but it's still a good idea to keep it in that so you can carry it to where you need to use it. A cleaning apron with pockets can hold often used items. I've always said that you want to wear an apron when you're working. It's like your uniform, not just to cook, but to clean your house. So does Kimmy, and she's in her apron. So does my friend Denise Jordan, the apron diva. You want to wear an apron. It protects your clothes, it gets your mindset right, and you have pockets on most of them for putting some things in so you don't have to run back and forth. I don't believe you have to put on your shoes. I believe you have to put on your apron. Some of you want to wear shoes, do that, but that's not for me. I just put on my apron. I'm in my house. All right, household tasks are body beautifying exercises, girls. If done correctly, for lifting, use your leg muscles instead of your back muscles. When bending to pick objects off the floor, bend your knees instead of bending at the waist. Alternating heavy and light work as well as stopping to rest periodically helps prevent excess fatigue, and that's what you want to do. I don't want you wiped out at the end of the day. You will tire less if you have good posture as you work. Straighten up that spine. Each part of your body has a weight. The less you move, I know this sounds crazy, but listen to this. The less you move, the less energy you use. Try to walk less and stretch less. Again, the point is to reduce fatigue. So they're not saying don't walk and don't stretch. They're saying try not to do that in your house when you're trying to get it clean. There's a time for walking. There's a time for stretching. But stretching and wearing yourself out by doing too much of it. And I think that's their point. They don't mind that you have to reach up to get something or you need to walk, but you don't want to just go back and forth from room to room. Stay in one place. Hammer your toe into the floor. That's where I want you to stay and work for your 15 minutes right there. Streamline your home. This is my favorite. Streamline your home by looking it over to see if you can make it an easier place to keep clean. Hear me? An easier place to keep clean. Remove surface dirt before there's too much or it becomes embedded. Choose easy to clean furnishings, fabrics, wall and floor coverings. Here's the part. Eliminate knickknacks and ornaments which serve no real purpose, but must be dusted, washed, and kept in order. Discard, hear that word, discard, or put away seldom used or non-essential articles and furnishings. Discard furnishings. Discard seldom used items or non-essentials. That means to get rid of them, either giving them away or throwing them away, depending on their state. And then put them away if they're seldom used, like your turkey tray. Don't leave that out. Put that away. You're going to use it at Christmas, maybe, Thanksgiving for sure. And then the last is always look for the easier ways to get a job done. Housekeeping is what you make it. You will enjoy it more knowing it is efficient. And that's what I'm teaching you. So I thought this was fun to share with you. I love, love, love it. It's got all kind of wonderful things in it, how to freeze your casseroles, and you can, I don't know about you, but I love seeing these. I love seeing these, going into old stores or into Goodwills and finding these old cookbooks. Don't buy so many that you create clutter in your home, but one or two is often fun to look at. Or go to the library and get one and look it over. There's a lot of good information in there that it's really not changed over the years. The way we do some of it, some of the ways, some of our equipment is different, but in general, the story is the same. Don't waste your time. Don't spend all day deep cleaning. Don't spend 6 hours spring cleaning, or 12 hours, or 24 hours. Get it done. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful.